Hello class 10, I'm here with a new topic for you all. Okay, the continuation of the previous topic. So now the next topic that I have brought for you is the peripheral nervous system. Last class we did about the central nervous system. So now today's topic, your peripheral nervous system. It is also known as PNS. Okay, so here this system, okay, we are going to study about the different parts, the nerves that are responsible in the system. Okay, so it comprises the nerves that connects the CNS, the central nervous system. So under central nervous system, which are the main parts, the brain and the spinal cord. So we are going to study about the nerves that connects the brain and the spinal cord with the different parts of the body, our body. Okay, so this nerves, okay, that we are going to study, okay, under this peripheral nervous system, it includes both, they are made up of motor neuron and the sensory neuron. You should know what's the function of motor neuron and the sensory neuron. So the nerves that makes up the system, okay, it is made up of the motor neuron and the sensory neuron. So you can see here the picture that I've drawn for you all. So you can see this is a brain, this is the spinal cord. Okay, so this system, it is mainly divided into two. Okay, we are going to study about the two nerves that makes up this system. Okay, it is the cranial nerve and the spinal nerve. So this cranial nerves, they are the nerves, okay, that arises from the brain. You can see here the diagram that I've drawn for you. Okay, the nerves arising from the brain. Okay, they are known as the cranial nerves. Okay, and here the spinal nerves are the nerves that arises from the spinal cord. Okay, so they are of two types, cranial and the spinal. So now first we are going to just focus on this cranial nerve. Okay, just forget about this, the cranial nerve. Okay, so cranial nerves, they are mainly 12 pairs in our body. Okay, they are the nerves that arises from your brain. Okay, it consists of the sensory cranial nerve. Okay, number one. Number two, motor cranial nerves. And the third one is the mixed cranial nerves. So under this sensory cranial nerves, okay, the nerves, olfactory nerves that arises from your nose. The nerves that arises from your nose, okay, and goes to the brain, connects the brain. Okay, those are known as olfactory nerves. So these are the nerves that are responsible for conducting or for transporting the sense of smelling. Okay, the impulse of sense of smelling. So it helps you. Okay, it is responsible for you to feel the smell, sense the smell, sensation of smelling. Okay, another one is optic nerve, that the nerves that are arising from your eyes. Okay, so these are the nerves that are arising from your eyes and it gets connected to the brain. So here the impulses are also carried from your eyes to your brain and back to your eye, from your brain to your eye. Okay, and so it results in the vision. Okay, auditory nerve, they are the nerves that arises from your ear. Ear. Okay, so they arises from the ear and they are connected to the brain. Okay, so these nerves, they're responsible for the body balance and also for responsible of hearing. Okay, so these makes up the sensory cranial nerve. Then comes the motor cranial nerves. Okay, they are the nerves that controls your eye and your tongue muscles. So it needs to be controlled, So the messages are carried through this in order to control your eye, also in order to control your muscles in your tongue and all. Okay, so motor cranial nerves. And the last one is the mixed cranial nerves. Okay, so this nerves that they are the nerves that are present in your skin and also in your taste buds in your tongue, and it is responsible for the sensation of touch and taste. So these are the nerves that come under cranial nerves. It is just within your head region. Okay, your neck to your head region. Okay, So the next one, the second one is the spinal nerves. Okay, always remember they are 31 in pairs. Okay, they are the nerves that are rising from the spinal cord. You can see this. Okay, so there are 5 types, you can see there. Okay, first comes your clavicle nerves. There are 8 in pairs. 8 nerves that arises from right and left side. You know the spinal cord? No, spinal cords, they are present inside the vertebral column, vertebrae. So it comes left and right side. Okay, so they are always in pair. So there are 8 pairs, you can see. Clavicle nerves, there are 8 pairs. Thoracic, clavicle, your neck region. Okay, then comes your thoracic, your chest region. Okay, this chest region, there are 12 pairs. Okay, then comes your lumbar, your back. Okay, this portion just below your chest region, your lumbar region. Okay, lumbar nerves, there are 5 in pairs. Your sacral, we call it your pelvic, your hips and all, no, the region there. Okay, sacral nerves, they arises from this hip region, pelvic region. Okay, and there are 5 in pairs, and the last one is the coccygeal nerve. There are 1 in pair. The last vertebrae, you have noticed, I guess, no, the vertebral called the skeleton system, the last bone of your backside. Okay, that is the coccygeal. Okay, and the nerves arising from that region, they are known as coccygeal nerves, and they are 1 pair. Okay, 1 pair, only 1. Okay, so you can see the spinal nerves, they supply impulses to and from the visceral organ. Visceral organs are the internal organs that are present inside our body. So the heart is one of your organ. Okay, your small intestine is also one organ. Okay, lungs, liver, no, your stomach, they are all internal organs. So these nerves, they send or they take messages to and fro the from the spinal cord to the visceral organs or your internal organs. So this is just an explanation of it. Okay, summary. So I'm going to send some reference you in your personal group also. So please go through that also. Small clipping I'm going to send along with this. Okay. So thank you class 10. Hope you have understood. Okay, now the next topic after this will be autonomic nervous system. So 2 division of the nervous system we have completed, central, peripheral. Now we are going to do with the autonomic nervous system. Alright. Thank you so much for listening to me.